What's going on, collectors? Optical 20 back for another video review. This time it's Kong versus Skullcrawler from Star Ace, and you can order this figure at bigbadtoystore.com. Just click the link down below, or you can order them directly from Star Ace. I'll put their website as well. They got you know them probably from the 1/6 scale. You know, they've been doing 1/6 for a while now, but now they're branching out, you know, doing this awesome Defo Reel series and some 1/8 goodness as well. As you can see here, beautiful box, Kong Skull Island. I always gotta give it to Star Ace. They make tremendous art boxes, and one good thing about them as well is that their inset, they get called the inset, is pretty cool as well because it's nice and you can actually take all of them, from my Leonidas to Green Arrow, because you can use them for photography backdrop. You know, not for this character itself, but for if you have other figures as well. That's pretty cool. I mean, you can see the box, it's just beautiful. Even on the side it says Kong Skull Island. You can position this figure on that, take a picture. So you just gotta strategically crop the background out, and it would look like a movie poster. But look at this, it's beautiful. It's a bunch of helicopters flying around with this beautiful orange background. And like I said, you just position the figure in there. Maybe you know, if you're displaying them, you can use them as a backdrop as well if you want to cut out some stuffs. But definitely for photography, if you follow me on Instagram, you know what I'm talking about. I'll put some examples later on. But yeah, let's do this unboxing. It's kind of housed in this clamshell just to protect it from shipping and all that stuff. Nicely done, well protected here. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I am more of a 1/6 guy until Star Ace did the 1/8, and I like them as well. I have a few pop, but you know, I'm not really a collector. I just, you know, for me, I just buy whatever character I want. So I had this impression that it's gonna be the same as this, but it's not. This is, I don't know, like 50 times cooler than those pop. It's because of the attention to detail. Once again, that Star Ace just displayed, putting their effort in this, and their lineup is amazing. I don't know if you heard or you've seen, but they're gonna come out with Pennywise. That makes me more excited actually, because before this figure I wasn't really, you know, into it, but after getting this, by God, this is beautiful. It has this beautiful stand, kind of reminds you of that oval base called Skull Island Monsterverse. From the 1/6 collectible back in the days, you know, when you put the stand and the crotch grabber. This one has this little stand as well for his tail, just to, you know, keep him in balance just in case, but you don't really need those. Like I mentioned earlier, he stands pretty well. But one thing that differentiates this, I would say, to, you know, different figures is the amount of detail and paint application. Now they call them the Defo Reel. They're a bit deformed in a sense that bigger heads, you know, kind of smaller body, kind of like NBA Jam back in the day. But I get where they're going here, because you make the head bigger, you superimpose it, but it gives you also more canvas to show the details, show your how you work things out. And this is not one of those generic pops that, you know, you just get one and it's kind of like different skins. You know, it's the same mold, but you just change the color of their outfit. This is different because they're gonna mold this specifically to what the character is, particularly more monsters, you know, because after this you got Pennywise, like I mentioned earlier, where he's holding the balloon. You got a Pennywise with the mouth open with the lights out, which is pretty awesome if I might add, and then Jason and removable mask, and that makes me really excited about those lineup. And one thing that I do like about this is that the space that they occupy is not big. You know, it's compared to a 1/6. Don't get me wrong, I still love 1/6 collectible, and I always will. But you know, here and there, like this is a perfect piece to display to your office, to your desk, because it doesn't occupy that much space, and it looks pretty darn cool. You know, you got this beautiful paint application, as you can see here. Those fur on Kong and different, you know, shades of kind of brown, dark brown, orangey as well, so that gives you variations of tones. And as far as Skullcrawler, you can kind of see that his skin is hard, and they made such a good way of, you know, translating that to paint app and the scales. And not only that, even going to the finer details when we go to the close-up. I don't know if his tongue is supposed to be in his eye. That looks really painful right now, but it is. Yeah, he's holding, kind of holding his mouth, not trying to bite his hand or something. And I love the movie Kong. Some people, we got some mixed reviews. I actually liked it. And I believe they're gonna make another movie with Godzilla and all that stuff. So that is pretty exciting. One thing that I kind of regret is not getting that Kong figure, the big vinyl 12-inch figure. Now I know it's not 1/6, but it's still 12 inches for just high purposes. But looking at this now with the amount of detail that this one have, I'm pretty sure that's now you can't move it. There's no articulation whatsoever, but it doesn't need to. All it needs to do is sit on your desk or wherever it is that you're gonna put him and just look cool. That's it. And look at those eyes. That is attention to detail right there. As all RAs, that's why I love their figure. Their Leonidas, probably not gonna sell it ever. Also, there are 300 guys out there, and they're also coming out with version 2, just in case you don't know. Queen Gorgo from Rise of the Empire, which is pretty nice. I got the first 300 version. Going back to this figure, Skullcrawler, nice eyes. Look at Kong's teeth. He needs some nice black marks compared to Skullcrawler, which is nice and pristine. He obviously care of himself more than Kong. Kong hasn't had a haircut in a while and some cleaning. And orange eyes, even the mouth. Beautiful, beautiful figure. And like I mentioned earlier, and that's pretty much about it for this review. Love the figure, and I'm excited about the line. I like what Star Ace is doing here. They're constantly pushing the envelope. They're not stagnant on just 1/6, and they're pretty good at 1/6. If you've seen I'm sure you've seen their work with in terms of 300, and they recently got they've been doing Harry Potter, and now they're branching out to the 1/8 scene, and now to this Defo Real series, which is I love creativity, and whatever medium that you use. One thing that's consistent with them, I guess, is just it's just their attention to detail. It's beautiful, and it translates well into this Defo Real series. So yeah, once I mentioned earlier, if you're interested in this figure, go ahead and click the link down below. I'll take you to Big Bad, and you can pre-order some new stuffs as well, like their Pennywise and Jason and all that good stuff. So yeah, let me know in the comments down below what you think about this figure. Just holler at me if you want to. Yeah, that's one thing I like about this platform, is that because I don't have a lot of friends who is into this, so I love to hear your thoughts and comments, especially on YouTube. So thank you for watching, guys. Click that subscribe button if you haven't done so. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook, and I'll see you guys in the next review.